I got a mutton snapper fishing video coming out later this week where I show you exactly how we catch all these mutton snapper. I also got an egg that I have suspended in ballistic gel. This is going to be an explosive, really fun video, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button. But in this video, my buddy Lee and I, we are heading out to the stick marshes here in Florida, and we're going to do some duck hunting on public land. You know what the worst part about duck hunting is? The fact that it's 3 in the morning, but it's all right. I got a van full of palm fronds. I got our duck decoys. The way that these decoys work is they have a string on them that unravels, and at the end of the string is the new South Florida Fishing Channel duck decoy anchor. The reason it has these little spikes on the end is so you can wrap the rope around it. You got your duck going to the decoy weight, and you just throw that out there. Once we get into the marshland, we got a whole bunch of these ducks. We had a great day hunting yesterday, and I'm hoping that we get a good day hunting today. There's something about waking up at 3 in the morning or like 2:30 in the morning and getting out there at 4 in the morning, pulling up into your palm meadows and getting all snug and waiting for the sun to come up. Woo! And then as soon as the sun comes up and the ducks start flying, it's time to start shooting. So I gotta get on the road. Oh yeah. All the duck boats are out here. But we're not using the boat ramp. We're using the paddle launch. We got a big old moon out. I got my life jacket on, my camo on, got my waders on. It is chilly out right now. I'm just waiting on Lee to get here. And then we're gonna get his skiff full of all our gear. We're gonna put the palm fronds on, get all camoed out, and head out into the stick marsh in search for the elusive. All right, at the boat ramp. Ready to go. We paddle our raft about a mile into the marsh. We throw our decoys down and pull our raft into some brush. Now we wait for the sun to come up to start shooting. Some ducks flew nearby, but not close enough to shoot. We tried using our duck calls to call them back, but quickly heard gunfire of another fellow hunter filling their limit. Dang it. Without much luck over the next hour, we decided to pull our skiff off the marsh grass and paddle to another spot where we kept seeing ducks flying by. It wasn't long until we spotted duck flying by and we called to it, and boy does it come right at us. I'm not gonna lie, we were a little desperate for a duck, and Lee and I shot in the same millisecond of each other, hitting the duck twice and ensuring we bring home a little bit of meat. One duck may only be one duck, but we sure were happy about it.
I think he's on the back side of this.
Over there?
Yeah.
Is that him right there, maybe? We finally got a duck. I think we double tapped him.
Loins.
Yummy. After getting our skiff and gear back to the cars, we decided to walk around through the marshland on foot. We didn't see any ducks on our walk, but it was good exploring new areas and getting familiar with the landscape for future hunts. So Lee lost his wallet in the marsh after we walked for about 3 miles. I walked back to my car. He's still out there looking for it, and now I'm walking back to where Lee is about 2 miles that way. He's all the way down there, and look what I just found. His wallet right here, because I remember him opening a gum bag right here. He's gonna be so happy.